Break 652 is officially underway. Please subscribe to the channel if you have not. Turn on those alerts for live feeds and videos when I post. And go ahead and invite all your friends and collector buddies to become part of the Center Stage family as well. The link to join my Facebook group where the breaks are filled is right there in the description of this video. Appreciate you guys. Let's get right to it. Pulling up my live feed on my monitor to my right as we speak. And we'll be good to go. 10 blasters again of 2024 Mosaic. Let's rock and roll. Our throne tonight features 8 cards here in front of you. And as I always do at the end of every break, I will be sure to recap the top-loaded cards that we took the time to take care of during the break. All color, all rookies at least get sleeved. Star rookies get top-loaded. There should be several. Let's get after it. I'll stop on the hits, move quickly through base. Trice on the rookie, CD, and Josh Hines-Allen. Again, 10 of these to get through in this one. Last night's break yielded 4 case hits. Hoping for more of that here tonight with you guys. As we quickly approach our fantasy playoffs, many of you guys are in contention. Many of you guys are not. It will be very interesting to see what happens. Decided to join 5 leagues this year. It's way too many, to be honest. Here's a Brooks. We'll get his shot. Of course, Chuba Hubbard's been playing better. Mason Smith for the Jags there on a pair of rookies in that pack as we get to our final 2 packs from Blaster 1 of 10 tonight. In the comments there, let me know what your fantasy football draft strategy is. There's Murphy for the Seahawks. I'm always curious. The last couple of years, I've tended to go receiver, especially if I'm in later round, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in that range, I'll go receiver. If somebody falls to you at running back, of course, take them, but Braylon Allen there, Josh Hines-Allen again. You just never know. So first blaster, nothing worth top loading at this time. Keep them moving to number 2 of 10. Give me some feedback in the comments. Fantasy football strategy. Are you going to be in the playoffs with your leagues? How much money is at stake? Some people have joined some insanely expensive leagues. I'm in the 100 to 250 tops. Jatavion Sanders, Jared Goff, Michael Hall there for the Browns. Lot 2 again. Bobby Wagner, notoriety on the nice Herbert there for the Chargers. Fatanu and Eckler. So we're still chasing some big names here on the quarterbacks, the rookie receivers of note. They are bound to come at some point. 10 blasters worth. It's going to happen. There's Phillips for the Giants. Honey Badger there for NOLA, Who Dat Nation. As we wrap up our second of 10 blasters in this one. There's Xavier Worthy for the Chiefs, last pick in the first round, I should say. And here's Marvin Harrison Jr. Jalen Hyatt, second year there for the Giants. So, finally, picked up on some receivers that are worth taking care of right now for our throne. A top load worthy on Marvin and Xavier. Marvin will have a better career. Xavier is more of a streak, deep post burner. With as fast as he is definitely not as crisp of a route runner. That is Marvin Harrison here in front of you. Blaster 3 of 10 coming in. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button for me. I break probably 4, 5, 6 nights a week, tops. All football for now. Might expand that in the coming months. We'll see. There's Cowing for the Niners. A nice Puka Green Mosaic National Pride for the Rams. I only break on Facebook. I should say on YouTube now, but I fill the breaks in my Facebook group, which is right there in the description of this video. Lot two. Colts doing well on this break for a lot two. There's Keon Coleman for the Bills and another Puka. Rams have some nice color here pretty early on. I'm going to sleeve Keon even though he'll be top loaded. We'll top load him now just in case. He's not broken out by any means as compared to like Lad McConkey, Marvin, Malik, etc. But how can he not become great? Josh Allen is your quarterback. There's McCaffrey for the Commanders. Ayuk and Crosby. Cole Kmet on the green. Michael Hall, James Cook, Jamal Williams. He's had interesting career, to say the least. Still chasing the quarterbacks. A little chilly here early on in Blaster 3. There's Brock Bowers for the Raiders. Best tight end in football right now. DJ Moore. Brock will top load. Former Georgia Bulldog, of course. Absolutely crushing it out in Vegas. Who knows what they do with quarterback. There he is. Patriots, Drake May. Very nice. Great player. Terrible offense. There's Michael Mayer, the other tight end out there in Viva Las Vegas. Drake May will go to the front of our throne here. Quarterback Whisperer strikes again. Quarterbacks, unless it's a rare case hit, always take precedent. Jonathan Brooks for the Panthers will take care of. There's Thibodeau and Javon Bullard, or Bullard, however you want to pronounce it. Up there in Green Bay. Brooks here is an interesting story. He got hurt, of course. Texas Longhorn up here in Carolina, but the emergence of Chuba Hubbard, and they did extend him. He could have a good 1-2 punch next year up there in Charlotte. Drake May × 2 here for the Patriots. This one going to be your NFL debut. Christian Watson for Green Bay. So just in color of the veterans, you guys, on those cheaper teams, do look pretty good. Last two packs here from Blaster. I think it's Blaster 4, actually, that we're in because the bottom row. Ray Davis, Jeffrey Simmons. Of course, my Redskins beat up on the Titans this past weekend. It was fun to watch. An emerging team for sure on both sides of the ball. Nate Wiggins for Baltimore, a former Clemson kid right there. So skinny. I think he's like 160 pounds. He's a real little guy. Singletary, of course, Tyrone Tracy up there in New York. That's taking over that backfield. Singletary again right here. Blake Corum, former Michigan Wolverine for the Rams. Jalen McMillan for the Bucks. Zach Moss Mosaic, but there's our first Caleb Williams of the break notoriety base here. Bears, there you go. Any Caleb you can get right now, his stock is probably going to go up when they get him a decent OC. And, of course, a better head coach with Eberflus and, of course, Shane Waldron are both relieved of their duties in Shy. So we'll see what happens. Byron Murphy there for Seattle. Jaden Reed. Packers, a lot of color. The Sea Chickens with some Murkies tonight. Chasing McCarthy. Odunzi. There's Ben Sinnott for the Commanders. Bo Nix and more. Michael Penix could be starting here before long for the Falcons. Nice Joe Milton green mosaic here for the Patriots. Second break in a row. Patriots have killed it. Insurance policy completely right here. in the event that Drake May, for some reason, falls off a cliff, because he is playing really well. Just a terrible team. Not a whole lot of a supporting cast around him up there in New England. Michael Pratt for the Packers. We have a case hit honeycomb. Start slow rolling these packs and spreading them, see what's coming up. Here we go. Good luck, guys. Jalen Hurts for the Eagles. That is filthy. Myles Garrett behind him. Holy cow, that's nice. Straight to the front. Case hit for Philly. On the honeycomb, Jalen Hurts. That's a nasty card. Congratulations to you. Holy cow. Eagles. Well done. We have left back here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are officially halfway through after that last pack right there. Making more space here for our throne. Push that back a little bit. But she's looking good. So, case hit on the Jalen Hurts. Filthy looking card for Philly. Last night, 4 case hits. A couple megas we had in hand. I'm expecting delivery on a couple tomorrow or Friday. And we'll see if we want to stick to Mosaic or move on to a new product. Been ripping it for about a week and a half now. Baker for the Patriots. Kenny Walker, Amarius Mims. Montez Sweat. Rookie Brian Thomas Jr. for the Jags down in Duval, former LSU product. A nice Dak Prescott there on the green Mosaic National Pride. Again, at the end of each break, I will go ahead and recap all top-loaded cards up close and personal. You can expect to see a recap after each break. There we go. Giants on the board, Malik Neighbors, LSU product up in the Big Apple. Frustrated with his current situation, of course. Kalen Bullock there for the Texans. And he's just a kid who's not used to losing in the LSU program, which is wide receiver U. Them, obviously, Alabama as well. You could even put Ole Miss in the conversation, DK Metcalf, A.J. Brown, etc. You come out of these high-powered college offenses, tons of scoring, used to winning, and you get on a terrible NFL team and you don't win. It's all new to these guys. Kendrick Bourne there for the Patriots on the green. It is interesting. Have to think the Giants, the Jets, if Rodgers is gone. There's Bo Nix here for the Broncos, NFL debut. Latham there for the Titans. Derwin James, Mosaic there for the Chargers. You have to assume even Jacksonville, the Raiders. All these different teams are going to be in the running for a quarterback. You got Shedeur Sanders coming out, Colorado, Travis Henry. Those two are supposed to be the consensus top 2 overall picks in the draft. As to where they go, we'll see. But it is interesting. The Giants make a splash. Go get Shedeur Sanders to pair with Malik Neighbors. Could be dangerous. You know, Deion Sanders is not going to let Shedeur get drafted by some terrible team, i.e., Jacksonville. He ain't going to have it. Jordan Whitehead there for the Bucks. Got Ewers coming out of Texas. There's Jaden Daniels for my Washington Redskins. Very nice on the NFL debut base. I will top load. Guyton for the Cowgirls. Mixon, Mosaic. What a great pickup he's been for that the Texans backfield, I should say, from Cincy. I think they inked him to a 3-year deal, and I fully anticipate him to be good for the next 2 at least of that deal. As to whether they re-up him, you don't know. Running back's lifespan in the NFL is shorter than that of most receivers, of course, all the damage they take. Tyke Smith for the Bucks. Nice Joey B and A.J. Brown. So, again, only case hit so far in this one is a honeycomb on Jalen, which is a gorgeous card for Philly. Takes a lot for me to say that as a Redskins fan, of course, but it is nice. And probably Super Bowl bound. There's a lot, too, for the Colts. The 4th or 5th one of him. Josh Downs for the Colts as well, former Tar Heel. 3rd-round pick last year. Philly and Detroit. Got to be the favorites on the NFC, right? The AFC can go any direction, man. There's Trey Benson for the Cardinals. Rakestraw for the Lions. The Lions, that offense, man. Good luck stopping. 3 blasters to go in this one, guys. Jamison Williams. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Laporta. Gibbs and Montgomery. Plus the defense. If Aiden Hutchinson was healthy, I got the lock for the Lions to win NFC championship for sure. There's Brian Thomas, number 2 for the Jags here. I'll take care of that shortly. Terry and Arnold for Detroit, Debo and Kittle. Debo could be gone, which means the emergence of Ricky Pearsall, wide receiver, former Florida Gator, could come sooner than might anticipate. Of course, Ayuk is still there as well. McCaffrey's hurt. George Kittle still plays a big role in the offense, of course, but Ricky Pearsall's career could be solid. Curious to see what the Niners do with Brock Purdy long-term as well. Hit that subscribe button for me if you haven't already. Marshawn Lloyd there for the Packers. There he is. Michael Penix Jr. for the Falcons. Hotlanta on the board. Very nice. Not a ton of quarterback color. We've hit up quarterbacks. Everybody but looks like J.J. McCarthy at this point. But the case hit we've gotten is yours truly, Jalen Hurts. There's a nice green mosaic on Marvin Harrison Jr. The chemistry between him and Kyler is only going to get better. Inconsistency in Marvin Harrison this year as a rookie, learning coverages, when to break off a route, come back to the ball, drag your feet, all the basics, the fundamentals of football to know as a receiver to help your quarterback out. He will learn. Not every team picks it up, receiver and quarterback, so quick. There's A.D. Mitchell there, former Longhorn for the Colts. Garrett Wilson for the Jets. 2 blasters to go. Again, recap of all top-loaded cards at the end. Next break is most likely tomorrow or Friday. I would say Friday. Malachi Corley for the Jets. A.J. Terrell for the Falcons. A very nice NFL debut. Xavier Worthy on the Prism, of course. Good-looking card. Notoriety, Zay Flowers. Boston College product. Worthy here with a healthy Rashee Rice is probably a lot more dangerous because he can get past the secondary with the other ones. Look at that. Rashee coming across, and, of course, Travis Kelce taking up the middle of the field. Worthy will get better. It's kind of boom or bust right now. Malik Neighbors again, and number 2 here for the Giants. Very nice. Rook Orohoro for the Falcons, and another Jalen McMillan for the Buccaneers. With the injury to Godwin and Evans before Evans came back, McMillan really had a chance to separate himself in that offense, and he did not do it. Don't know if that's play calling. They ran the ball more with Bucky Irving, Sean Tucker, and Rachaad White, but they drafted that kid for a reason. I fully anticipate him to be a top threat in Tampa for a while. Troy Franklin there. We might have a Scripps autograph. It sure as hell looks like it, guys. Here we go. Of course, Troy Franklin played in Oregon with Bo Nix, who he got paired with back in Denver under Sean Payton's power. And behind him is Scripps auto is what it's looking like. Mike Evans, speaking of him a moment ago. So here we go. Ink. We love when we get it. Unexpected. Let's rock. TTA. Is this the Colts? No, it's Tailua Tagovailoa. Is Tua's brother. Now, we just pulled the same autograph 15 blasters ago, but it had a major crease in the top. John Hensley will be happy to know this one looks to be perfect. So I don't know what happened in the last one, but we'll take ink anytime we can get it. He was quarterback for the Maryland Terrapins, if you guys remember. Nice Drake May here with that. We'll take down the Marvin. Don't mind the dust on the outside of the top loaders there. Still one blaster to go after these last 2 packs right here. Harold Landry on the green. And we hit an autograph, so I'm going to include some free product in tonight's break. I'll grab that pack here shortly to include in this one. Bo Nix again, ×2 for the Broncos. Right back here is your other one. Both NFL debut bases. Chop Robinson for the Finns. Very nice Drew Brees mosaic for Who Dat Nation. Nice bow. There you go. I'll grab this pack real quick to show you what else is in this break. Let's grab one off the top. You never know. It's going to be a 2012 Top Strata Hobby Pack. These will ship to the owners of these teams in this break as a part of break 652. I appreciate y'all, man. Hit that subscribe button. Join my Facebook group to buy into breaks, to watch them right here on YouTube. The link is right there in the description of the video. And I appreciate you. Let's rock here with the last blaster in break 652. Before our hobby pack to close us out and a recap of all the top-loaded cards. Xavier Legette there for the Panthers. And a very nice NFL debut green mosaic J.J. McCarthy. In my opinion, a great investment right now, pending the Vikings don't plan to start Daniel Jones. I can't imagine they will. They drafted this kid in the first round. So, he's out for the year with an injury. Way too many weapons in Minnesota between Hawkinson, Addison, and Jefferson to not be successful, especially with his head coach and Kevin O'Connell. Invest in this kid now. I'm telling you all, man. JJ is going to be just fine. Nice Legette there for the Panthers. Sanders, Legette, and Brooks. Panthers might have had a pretty decent break. We'll find out next year. Bryce, right here, seems to be playing better. Jeffrey Simmons. Nice prism. Certified Hobby comes out soon. I'll probably get my hands on a couple hobby boxes of those. There's Jatavion Sanders for the Panthers at tight end. Jalix Hunt for Philly, and Jacoby Brissett, not the quarterback we're looking for. Marius Mims for the Bengals. John Taylor, Zaire Franklin. Michael Penix Jr. ×2 in this break to go with your base. Here is your NFL debut base. ETN, who just has burned so many fantasy owners this year. Last year, fantastic. This year, anything but. Droppable, to be honest. Absolute emergency play, and probably somebody you drafted in second, third, or fourth round. Wild, the fall off. So who knows? Hobby pack coming up next and recap after that. Spencer Rattler for Nola, former Gamecock and Sooner. There's Kamara for the Saints as well. Rattler is an interesting one. I don't really know what to make of the quarterback situation down in New Orleans. All right, 2012 hobby pack. We're looking for an auto, a jersey card, base cards, whatever. If an RG3 is pulled, I can't let it leave the house. I will be reaching out to you who owns a Commanders and skins in this one. Let's see. Good luck, guys. We got a thick card right there in the middle. We've already pulled the RPA. This could be the jersey card, maybe. We'll find out. I'm going to pull the two from the back, which are typically rookies. And they are former Baylor receiver Kendall Wright and Kobe Fleener. There's a Tommy Boy base from 2012 for the Patriots. That's pretty cool. 12 years later. Larry Fitzgerald, one of the best to do it. Great guy, great player. And possible jersey card here. Let's find out to close us out. Then I'll recap all top-loaded cards. Wide receiver, Devere Posey for the Texans. 78 of 296. Yuck. Oh, man. Not from any specific game. Top Strata, I know, has fire cards at times. Devere Posey did not do much in his career. Back in that era, I was a big Andre Johnson and Arian Foster fan, but not Devere Posey. That's okay, though. Jersey card going to Houston unexpectedly. You'll take it. All right. Let's recap 652's bangers. There were several in this one. Hit that subscribe button. Share the break. Turn on notifications. Join the Facebook group. All the good stuff. Here we go. Case hit. Honeycomb, Jalen Hurts. Tonga Vailoa auto there for Seattle, Xavier Worthy. Notoriety, Caleb, Drake May base, Bo Nix debut. JD5 debut. Green Mosaic debut, JJ McCarthy. Devere Posey jersey out of 296. 2012, of course. Rattler, Penix, Drake May, Bo Nix, Harrison. Neighbors, again, that's the case. Don't worry about the card. I'm just going to run through the rest here to give you guys an idea of the bigger cards we pulled in this one. That was fun. A ton of color to my right, I should say. That'll be at least sleeved for you guys, and I'll see you guys in break 653. Thank you so much.